Hey, what's going on, you guys? AK-40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven. Oh, that's in my face. You can't even see my beautiful jawline. Anyway, on a serious note, there are two programs, or websites, I should say, that I really want to show you guys because it can help you tremendously with your aim in any first-person shooter. Not even first-person. Fortnite's on there, a bunch of other games. It's actually helped me quite a bit. I still suck, but first of all, the first one is 3daimtrainer.com. I do have these bookmarked here. Alright, so when you come here, you do not need to sign up for any kind of membership or anything like that. However, I do recommend that you do. I haven't got any email marketing from them or anything like that. You know, I'm big into entrepreneurship and business and stuff like that, so that's kind of what my degree's in. So I understand, like, you know, when you give your email up, you are kind of exposing yourself to getting railed by affiliate marketing and stuff like that. But I don't really think they're trying to do that. They just want you to create an account, and I would recommend that you do that because when you do, for example, I have a profile here. You can play several regular games with their default settings, but if you have custom settings like most of us do in Fortnite or Call of Duty or Apex or any of the major shooter games, doesn't even have to be a FPS. It could be a, you know, over the shoulder like Fortnite, but any of these shooters, you can create an exact profile, and your profile comes down to, so I picked, you know, what are you trying to train for? Modern Warfare, because, you know, Ash Ketchum, trying to be the very best. No one ever was. Then you can set your mouse sensitivity, which I have it to 3.48 in the game, which I know sounds extremely low, and it kind of is, but you have to keep in mind that I have my mouse DPI at 3,000? Yeah, 3,000, which is pretty high. So, like, when I'm playing the game, it actually... So that's 3,000 right there. This is how, like, web browsing is for me at 3,000. Very quick and whatnot, but in the game, that correlates to me needing to either knock down the DPI on my mouse, which I can do with little quick settings on my mouse, but I don't like to do that because then I have to click back to my normal settings when I come back in the regular desktop or whatever, and it's just a lot of extra steps. So anyway, you create a account with your email and make a password. You can set up your exact settings like you just saw for whatever game. I personally am trying to train for Modern Warfare to become better at that. You can pick out whatever gun you personally like to use from Modern Warfare. I don't know if these are from Modern Warfare or if they're just like they're random presets from the website. I just keep it at AK-40 Kevin because, you know, that it is what it is. So they have different games here. They have humanoid tracking, which basically... It's just like killing as many targets as you can in the allotted time, which is a lot harder than it actually sounds. It's actually a lot more difficult than playing Call of Duty. That's why I have it on easy, and it's still difficult. Humanoid flicking, this is a great exercise to practice your flick skills. So as far as being able to get on center to your screen, then flick, 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 flick. We're going to go through all these drills here. I haven't played Zombie Survival because I think... I'm going to do a separate video on that because that might be like its own little mini game or something like that. Sphere tracking is a real beastoid too. You basically just try and keep your pointer centered on these two spheres for like a long time, but they move incredibly fast, like faster than any crackhead on Call of Duty would ever be. So it's crazy. Flick and reflex, kind of the same thing, but it's a little bit more useful. So I'm just going to go ahead and run through a couple of these modes real quick. I'm not going to do the full, 60-second test or anything. I'm just going to give you a couple seconds of gameplay to show you guys what they do. And then we're going to move on to the second website, which is aiming.pro. Now, go into full screen here. You're going to shoot in order to get yourself into the game. You can aim down the sights. And again, all their settings are equivalent or, set up with Modern Warfare. So basically, when you aim down the sights, it changes your your aim just like it would in Call of Duty. Same thing with headshots. It gives you the same extra damage that you would get from giving headshots. Anyway, so that really helps you with getting your aim down. What the heck? What the hey diddly boys? Oh my goodness. Humanoid flicking. So I have this on easy. Like it looked like I had the other one on easy too. So I'm not going to say I'm good, but I'm pretty good at first-person shooters. I think I'm pretty good at Call of Duty and stuff like that, but these make me feel bad. They make me feel like I am not a good first-person shooter player, and that's kind of good because when you get to that point, you can actually get better, and that helps you tremendously, you know, to kind of come to the realization, hey, I'm not as good as I thought I was, and I need some practice. So with this one, you just come back to the center of this sphere here, let it turn green, pop your guy in the head, or I don't think it has to be in the head. Yeah, it can be the body or anything, but just a good little test to go through. And all these are gathering data and basically setting up a profile for you that you can work on. Sphere tracking is really, really difficult. Like I said, a lot of these are really difficult, and that's kind of good because it challenges you and makes you a better player. So shooting it does nothing. You need to keep your crosshairs on the target, which is a lot harder than it actually sounds like because it moves super rapidly, as you see, and also it's just really random, and it's just really difficult. So I'm not going to embarrass myself too much with that. I'm just kind of trying to show you guys how you can better your aim. I need to work, and I understand that. So flick and reflex is a good one too. Very difficult, but I can see how it could easily make you a better first-person shooter player. So, and these are also free. It's not like I'm trying to sell anything. You can also move around too. So use your regular movement buttons, and you can move around, hide behind shit. Not that you need to hide because nobody's shooting at you, but you have like just a couple seconds to. Oh, let me turn my DPI up. Oh, down just a skosh. But yeah, you have like a couple seconds to bat these targets. Also, I've had a couple beers, so I don't really feel like my accuracy is going to be the best in the world. It's actually really bad right now. Oh my god. It's so bad. Anyway, them craft beers are getting me, boys. Okay, well, we're just going to get out of this because that's just making me look bad. And then, yeah, so that's all for that one. Then there's aiming.pro. So we're going to log into my profile. Credentials don't match. That's a good sign. Look away. I'm going to enter a new password. All right. Crisis averted, boys. We are logged into aiming.pro. We're on my dashboard here. So you don't have to pay anything for these, but you do have to give up your email address, which is almost as bad as paying for something because you can open yourself to like affiliate marketing and stuff like that. But I haven't personally gotten any ads or anything like that. It says I'm a rank ass noob, which hurts because I feel like, you know, I'm generally pretty good. My KD ratio is pretty decent in Call of Duties and stuff like that. Fortnite, I get way more kills than I do die and stuff like that. But when you come in here, it'll humble you, which is kind of nice because you can always get better. So there's tests you can run right here. This is the skill assessment. There's going to be 4 tests: the target, frenzy, flick, reaction time, and tracking. It's going to help you to, you know, see where you're at. Then there's a actual training program, the skill builder, which they have many exercises. There's this one, all of these. These are just different tabs. So this is great. Like this one's in depth. You have flick training for, you know, sniping and stuff like that. You have wrist, so when somebody's close up on you, you're just using your wrist. You have arm, so when you're moving your entire arm, like, you know, there's targets far away from you out of like the peripheral of your screen, stuff like that. You have horizontal and vertical access, aiming, diagonal, which is really trips up a lot of people in first-person shooters. So if you're trying to become the best version of yourself for a first-person shooter, like, you know, I really am trying to become like a very good ranked Call of Duty player, and I have a long way to go. I get that. I know I'll get there eventually. I know that I have the potential to because I do have some natural, I'm not going to say gifts. I'm pretty good at first-person shooters just because I've been playing for, since I was a child and whatnot. But I do have a lot of room for improvement, and I understand that. So they have a ton of exercises. I'm not going to run through quite all of them, but I will go through the skill assessment so you guys can see how bad I am and laugh at me and whatnot. So we'll start with Target Frenzy here. It gives you a ranking based on, other players that have played this. Now, I don't necessarily like this because it doesn't have an aim down the sight necessarily. It doesn't have any aim down the sight, actually. So usually if you right click, it can like zoom in a little bit, but actually it's not even doing that right now for some reason. I don't know if I have it like not set up correctly or what, but it's not doing that. But this is basically what you're going to get with this mode here. We'll hop back into our other one. We'll do flick the bean, as the kids say. This one is a real doozy. So you return to center, shoot, return to center, shoot, return to center, shoot, return to center, shoot. I'm not hitting any of these guys. Never mind, I'm on a fucking roll. I'm like the next Tofu. Or Tfue. Is it Tofu or Tfue? Like, I literally am not trying to troll. I don't know. Like, I know he's famous. I just don't know, like, why. I guess he plays Fortnite, and he's really good at it. I don't know. Yeet. Oh, my God. How did I miss that? Oh, my God. How did I miss that? Oh, my God. Anyway, I've had a couple beers tonight. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. So, like, my accuracy is going to be not great. But I didn't expect it to be quite that bad. Anyway, reaction time. This one isn't necessarily a shooting game. You basically wait for it to turn green, and then you click. And it tells you how many milliseconds your reaction time was. Wow, that's actually really good. Anything under 200 is pretty good. Yeah, so that's bad. Yeet. Okay. One more. Yeet. Ooh, let me get under the... Oh, so if you jump the gun, it says wait for green. Wow, 1100. That's over a full second. Yeet. Damn it. Let me get under. Too soon, Junior. Yeet. Anyway, so you guys get the point with that one. Move back again. And then you got your tracking here. So we'll hop into that real quick. A couple of young insurgents over here. Excuse me. And this is the same as the mode on the other 3D aim trainer that we just showed you guys. So they do have an aim down the sights on this one, but it's not real ADS or aim down the sights. You're not aiming down any actual sights. It just zooms in a little bit. So kind of like, Fortnite or whatever. I don't like that. I've never liked this ever. If it's going to zoom in, look down the sights. Don't just zoom in a little bit. I hate that. Not using that as an excuse for me being so inaccurate. I think a better excuse would be that I've had a couple craft beers that are like 8%, so that might actually impair my accuracy just a skosh. There's unlimited ammo on both of these, so I don't like that. I feel like if they're going to simulate the games that you play, they should probably simulate the guns you use and the ammunition, so you actually have to hit R or whatever mouse button you have to reload, but I guess they haven't adapted that yet. Maybe a future patch will have that, but it's really cool. Then they also have some paid stuff here, which I wouldn't do, like Plus, There's no need to really pay for any of these services or anything, but they do have them if you did want to do that. They have analysis mode. I haven't done this. Let's see about analysis mode. This is probably going to make me look really bad in front of my friends. Oh, wow. Oh, that's actually really cool. Oh, wow. So, okay, that shows you a trajectory line with how you aimed, how you should have aimed. That's actually pretty neat. Okay. Again, I'm not going to get into this right now, but I'm just trying to show you guys these two websites that you can use to set up your own games and get better yourselves so I can die more in these games because I'm not great. I'm getting better. But I want you guys to succeed. So hopefully these two websites, these free websites do help you. Again, you can use them no registration, but if you do, register or whatever. This isn't an affiliate link. I have no affiliation to these people or anything like that, but you do fine tune your settings for your mouse and whatever game you use and whatever. So just 2 really cool websites to use, and I think that's about it, boys. AK-40 Kevin signing out.